Hi, I'm Curtis Parody, and welcome to this week's show, full of the news that matters to me, Curtis P. First up on this week's show, I kind of want to go over some cool things happening in the world of The Sims 3. First of all, if you weren't aware, or you should be aware because I think I told you about this, coming up, the Katy Perry Sweet Treats Stuff Pack will be released on June 5th. It's basically the stuff pack full of a bunch of pink things that, truthfully, not overly excited about, but hey, if you like everything Katy Perry, then this is going to be the stuff pack for you. Now, if you're not into that sort of pink sort of stuff, which I'm actually not a big fan of it, and I don't think I'm going to head out and actually pick up the Katy Perry stuff pack because truly it doesn't interest me. Like, they already had an expansion pack that had Katy Perry stuff in it, so why would I want an entire stuff pack for her? It just doesn't make sense. So if you're like me and you're not interested in that, well then hey, it's a great day because The Sims 3 has announced that there's another stuff pack coming out on July 10th called The Sims 3 Diesel Stuff Pack. Now, I've never heard of the brand Diesel. I only know it as a fuel source used in the internal combustion engine. But, you know, fashion things these days use all sorts of different names. That sounded really weird and made me kind of sound dated. Damn kids, get off my lawn! Anyway, the new stuff pack is full of some actually really cool things. I checked out some of the cool screenshots online. There's some cool new clothing and other objects going to be available. It's kind of like a down-to-earth, like modern, kind of modern thing. All of the objects aren't like super futuristic like you've seen in past expansion packs where it's like, oh, this is a new modern stuff pack. Now everything's kind of down-to-earth and more or less simple, simplistic, but yet it, you know, it still looks good and doesn't look really old. So I guess it's like to-date sort of stuff, if that makes any sense. In the long run, I'm actually kind of interested in it. I think, you know, it will be the one I pick up. So for the people that are, you know, counting, I'm skipping the Katy Perry stuff pack and going straight into the Diesel stuff pack. The one thing that I do have a problem with though, EA, if you're listening, please, what happened to the order? It used to be expansion pack, stuff pack, expansion pack, stuff pack, expansion pack, stuff pack. And now it's expansion pack, Showtime, stuff pack, Katy Perry, stuff pack, Diesel. What is this? So does this mean we get an expansion pack after this? Because if so, I want weather for one of them. That's all I want. Weather, seasons, you know, whatever. Wrap that into one. And the other one, do whatever you want. Make, I don't know, make a Michael Jackson stuff pack. I would buy that. I guess it would be a stuff pack. Not an expansion pack. Make an entire expansion pack. I want my Sims to moonwalk. This is not a moonwalk. This is like a... wow! Anyway, if that made any sense, which I actually don't really think it did, I don't understand what happened to the order. You know, it used to be stuff pack, or expansion pack, stuff pack, expansion pack, stuff pack. Now it's 2 stuff packs in a row. Now, there have been some rumors that have been saying, you know, that the Katy Perry stuff pack is more or less just like a marketing publicity stunt. And the actual real stuff pack that was supposed to be coming out is the Diesel stuff pack. So, you know, great. I love the fact that EA is like, let's team up with Katy Perry. She's really successful, because she is, and I have nothing against her. Her music is great. But sometimes, you know, I don't want all of their pink things in my game. Thank you very much. But again, that's all just my sort of opinion. So here's my question to you. I kind of want to throw this out there. What do you guys think about this? The Katy Perry stuff pack and the Diesel stuff pack. You know, do you like the idea of 2 stuff packs in a row? Or would you rather just have the Katy Perry stuff pack or the Diesel stuff pack? Which one would you choose? I'm on the Diesel side. If there was a side to being, you know, Diesel and then weather, I would totally be over there. But that's not an option today. It's Katy Perry or the Diesel stuff pack. Tell me in the comments section below what you think and your reason why, because I actually like going through and reading and, you know, seeing all the different discussions and the reasons that you guys have for choosing each one. And the last thing that I want to talk about today is a little sad, a little depressing, and I know many of you probably knew this was coming because I've been talking about it on my other social networks. But what you see behind me here, my set, will be disappearing into the abyss and will no longer exist, as this show itself, the TCPS, not the channel, the show, which is kind of confusing, hence the reason why I'm kind of doing this, will be saying goodbye. So the TCPS is going to disappear. The show full of the news that matters to me, Curtis P, is making way for a new show, and it's actually already launched. You may have already checked it out. It is called Now. So if you haven't checked out Now yet, there is a link to it in the description below. First link, check it out. I really like it. It turned out, you know, it's a really fun show, kind of energetic, and it's like a different side of me telling news articles, so I know news is usually kind of boring, but try to make it fun, try to make it entertaining, and that's what happens with Now. So it's a show all about the news, and don't worry, I'm still covering The Sims 3. I'm basically taking what this show is, and then I'm gonna merge it with some other stuff and kind of mix that together, and that's how you get Now. So, I'll still be covering The Sims 3 news along with some other gaming news and some movie news and some entertainment news and a bunch of random stuff and anything I find online, cool tech. So don't worry about those Apple people that like tech, you know, I'm still talking about Apple, but I'm also going to be talking about some other technology because I'm not just an Apple fanboy, I actually like some other technology too. So all of that kind of gets wrapped together into Now, so go and check it out. It's a really cool show. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And with that show coming into being, you know, the thing that's happening now, the TCPS is going to float away and dissolve. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with all of this, you know, the intro and everything else. I might revive it into something else, or it might just disappear. So I hope you don't get too upset. Don't worry, I want to stress this. My Sims 3 news is not going anywhere. I will continue to update you about anything happening in The Sims 3. Plus, Now is happening multiple times a week, so there's more chance that I'll get that information out to you. And with that, we arrive at the very end of this episode and the very last episode of the TCPS. So if you liked what you've seen here today, why not click the subscribe button above? This show won't be around, but Now will be, and I can guarantee you will absolutely love it because it's a really fun and entertaining show. Again, go and check it out. I'm not trying to like constantly push this on you, but please go and do it. Also, why not click the like button below and, you know, or thumb this video up, I guess is what the proper thing is. Post in the comment section below about the question I asked you before, Katy Perry Stuff Pack or the Diesel Stuff Pack. Don't forget you can connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Links to all that and more in the description below. Those are great places to go. If you're having problems getting my videos, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to Google+, and go to my website as I'm posting all of my videos up there for you right on the homepage. So it's a great way to find them. And of course, any other information that I covered in this episode can be found in the description below. There's so many links down there, you should just go and look through them all. Well, for the last episode of the TCPS, where the news that matters to me, Curtis P, is brought to you, we are now moving into Now. Don't forget, I'm Curtis Parody, and happy simming. Welcome to Now! I'm your host, Curtis Parody. Now is the show for talking about things happening right now in the world around you. Kind of like the fact that there's a spider crawling towards my camera.